2019 has proven itself to be a very exciting year for rail fans. One of the most anticipated events of the year is Norfolk and Western 484 number 611's trip to the famous Strasburg Railroad. Over the course of 3 days in late August, locals and rail fans alike made their way to their closest railroad tracks to see the famous steam locomotive pass by. Despite being pulled by a diesel locomotive, the sight of this famous Norfolk and Western locomotive on home rails was a sight to behold. Monday, August 19th found me and a few other rail fans chasing the train from Roanoke to Buena Vista, Virginia, where it would ultimately stop until the evening due to other trains having issues. Our morning started in Roanoke, Virginia, just outside of the Amtrak station. Norfolk Southern was sending many trains by, presumably to get them out of the way for 611's departure. Our first train was NS 217, followed closely by NS 16T, which would take the same line the 611 would, the famous Valley Line from Roanoke to Front Royal. Just an hour before 611's departure, the group of us made our way west to Salem to catch a few more trains before heading back into town for 611's departure. Our last train before 611 would be NS 233. The leader on 238 definitely set the tone for what we would be chasing the rest of the day. Back in Roanoke, a small group of dedicated rail fans had their shots set up for the big day. Onlookers watched as a lone Norfolk Southern -9 proceeded to the VMT. Due to positive train control, this locomotive would lead the ferry move. With the sun shining down on the 484, 3 whistle blows signaled that it was time to head out. The train backed out of the VMT and got ready for the -9 leader to be coupled up.
I just tried to tell you that Mike was wrong.
He wasn't with Mike at all. You're so close. 100 IQ.
Our small chase group made our way north to Troutville in anticipation for the day's events. Seeing a Norfolk and Western steam locomotive traverse this Norfolk and Western main line for the first time in over 25 years was definitely a sight to behold. Our next shot was the famous shot at Solitude. To our surprise, there were only about a dozen cars at this location, lining the road that follows the tracks, staking out their shots. Unfortunately for us, this would be our last run-by of the 611, as issues with trains 16T and 201 up ahead would cause the train to stop in Buena Vista for the rest of the day. But if there was a shot to end the day on a high note, this would be it.
You have the next direction.